and welcome to In My Mug episode 3! I'm not doing it because people watch me. 177 on Monday the 1st of February 2016. It's okay. Don't worry about the background noise, I can live with it. My name is Steve Blanton as always. Welcome to In My Mug. And welcome, we're not going to do news, we're going to go straight to Focus On. So I'm joined for Focus On by my good friend Mike, who is the head judge here at the Ethiopian Taste of Harvest competition that we're doing. Mike, say hello to people at Has Been, all in the UK. Well, actually all over the world.
Oh, very interesting. Enjoy coffee, yeah?
Drinking some Ethiopian coffee here. Tell us a little bit about Ethiopia and the kind of coffee industry here.
Thank you very much. Steve, to me, I'm very proud of meeting you. Ethiopia is now, there are two things to everybody has to know about when you talk about coffee. Ethiopia is the center of diversity and the center of origin for the famous, popular world brand coffee Arabica. So that's why you had the nice opportunity to come and enjoy Ethiopian coffee from center of origin. So Ethiopia is unique in its flavor. Its coffee is very unique and diverse we have. And I think if you go through to the different parts of the Ethiopian regions of coffee, you enjoy and see how the landscape, the growing condition, and the farmers living practice, that's very important for you. So we say that Ethiopia, not only the coffee, is an origin for mankind.
Of course, I mean, we all know this in the coffee industry, but nowhere does coffee grow indigenously apart from here. This is the birthplace of coffee, and hence all that diversity. We've just cupped 58 cups over the last 2 days of coffees from Ethiopia, and that diversity of cup is just huge. It's so different. Is there a particular profile though that you think is typically Ethiopian?
That's, for example, if you go to, that is a very good opportunity for you to see, to be part of this panel of judge, that gives you a very good opportunity how our diverse profile is. Some of the coffees I try to look for that is like the Yirgacheffe. Yirgacheffe is the one popular coffee. It's floral, spicy, lingering. It's also like pleasant, very exotic flavor it has. If you go to the Sidamo, it's like very unique. Its uniqueness goes for spicy. And if you go to the west part of Ethiopia, you enjoy the limu coffee. The limu is wine in its nature, also very viscous and round. A tactile sensation, you like, very smart. If you go to Harar, the mocha is coming. The wonderful mocha is like almost very unique. It's creamy aftertaste. So this is some of the profile we have, which is very popular, and we are working on that. That's why this opportunity, looking for judges coming from different parts of the world, like came from UK and from China and from US. Now they are enjoying looking for our coffee. That I'm very happy to see you to look our coffee and to speak about what our coffee looks like.
It's been a fantastic couple of days. We've tasted a really wide range of coffees. The coffee that the people are going to be tasting at home today, and we've got to brew up in a moment, is this one, and it's from Kebel Aricha in the Yirgacheffe region. Mm-hmm. And it's a natural process. Can you tell me a little bit about the natural process in Ethiopia and how normal that is to find in Ethiopia?
You can easily identify the fruity nature of that coffee. If you go to the natural Yirgacheffe coffee, it's very fruity. It's also very creamy. There's the blueberry there. It seems like you may have more in the washed coffee, but in natural coffee, there's too much creamy. There's like very tough tactile sensation. It's full, and so that's why if you go to people like that much, depends on the preference of the people. So when you go to the natural coffee, very smart enough, and that's very garment coffee. That's very like it. Fruitiness, very nice. You like it too much.
And something like the Aricha, that tends to come from lots of small farmers delivering to a washing station, isn't it? So they may have like as little as 200 trees and just deliver cherry. Is that quite normal for Ethiopia?
That's exactly right. In Ethiopia, we produce, most of the coffee comes from small scale farmer, more household. That's why Ethiopian coffee is very unique, because the farmer is there, It's not the farmer, he's used the materials, organic fertilizers, he's, day and night, keeping his tree always to have that best fruit. That's why most of the coffee coming from Ethiopia is from small scale farmer. If you go to Yirgacheffe, yes, that's very diverse, multi-strata nature. There is a tree that's a multi-purpose tree. The tree by itself, it fixes atmospheric nitrogen that gives a very nice food for the coffee. Finally, you have the taste of that important flavor. So that's why most of the farmers, they grow in an organic base. They know where to go because the farm yard manure comes from the farm, from the home. The compost comes from the main ingredients of that compost come from the home. So that makes that unique of multi-strata nature of that agroforestry of practice of kind of, we call it agroforestry. That means it's a kind of farming system that encompasses the tree, the fruits, and the pseudo stem. We call it insect. We locally call it insect. That's like say false banana. And this is the kind of combination that gives a very good harmonious growing environment for the coffee to have that best coffee on the final cup.
And how important is coffee to Ethiopia as an export? I mean, how important is it?
Still, Ethiopia is wonderful. The first primary export product is coffee. So that's why we are very, very smart. And the coffee, the country's GDP export also like more majorly also comes from the coffee. So the coffee has a very good contribution for Ethiopian coffee export.
So it's important that people keep buying Ethiopian coffee.
Definitely.
There we go. Good sales pitch. Well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Got to whack you guys on pause, and we've got that coffee there, and we've got to brew it up and drink it. I'm going to get some other friends on to come and talk about what they're tasting as well. But thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You're welcome.
Hello everybody. Goodbye everybody. Up you go. Up into the sky. A few people have asked me how we've done that. We have a little drone copter that we can kind of whiz round on. And it goes all the way above into space and does the whole map bit. But we're going south now and we are going to Africa. I'm so excited to be going to Africa again. We don't do enough for Africa, and we certainly don't do enough for Ethiopia, but over the coming weeks you're going to see another couple of these. Ethiopia, the birthplace of coffee, where it all began, and Ethiopia follows the Julian calendar consisting of 12 months and 30 days and the 13th month of 5 or 6 days. I didn't know that. That's crazy. I wonder if that's why my shipments are always really delayed from Ethiopia, because we're working on different calendars. So this is the town of Yirgacheffe, and where that little dot is, that's where I stopped when I went there, in the world's worst hotel. I made coffee with cold water because it's the only way I could make any there. It was horrendous. But you can see there the kind of all of the different farms that we're buying from Ethiopia. A really good view into all of the places. But this one is right by the village. It's just to the northwest, and that is the mill. So that's the actual mill that this coffee's come from. To get that level of detail for Ethiopia is next to impossible. But then I'm a genius, so it was always going to happen. Little look at the topography. So you can see it's actually at the bottom of a valley. And just sitting in that valley means that all the farms are around it, and they all just come down into that central point and deliver their cherry and sell to the mill. It's pretty cool, and that was a pretty cool map bit for Ethiopia.
So we're back, and I'm joined by one of my fellow judges from the Taste of Harvest here, and one of the guys who's been helping us and making sure it all goes smoothly, doing all the logistics, working hard while we just go. And we're going to taste the coffee, so you get to taste my coffee, but your coffee because it's from Ethiopia.
Yeah, it's going to be again back to Ethiopia.
Yeah, I hope we get the similar descriptors, because like this guy's a really good cupper. So should we go in and try it? Now I brewed it with my hand grinder, and I brewed it with cantans, but with no scales, so it's not the best brew. But for me, this coffee starts just like that blueberry thing that you expect from a really good Ethiopian natural. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think so. These coffees, the taste is a little. The roast is very enough good.
Thank you.
It is
That's a compliment.
Yeah, it's a delicate one.
Yeah.
The cup is also good.
Yeah.
In sun-dried coffee, the flavor and taste aftertaste is very intense, high.
Yeah.
That's why I'm getting from this sample. So they are a good roaster.
Oh,
I think
see, and that's from a great cupper as well, so I'm a good roaster.
Yeah.
Where have you been? Come on. Come on, we're going to have more people, come on.
Yeah.
Fisher, come join, come on.
No.
Come on, this is my other judges that are with me on the jury. Come and say hello. You have to come in the camera though, you can't see if you're not in camera. Come in, Fisher, come on.
Yeah.
So, say hello to everybody. So these are the international judges from China. Come across a little. Yeah, do you want to try the coffee? Coming in. It's not brewed so well. This is chaos, isn't it? So, where do you want to tell the people where you're from?
We are from China.
Yes. Yeah.
And she's Fisher.
Yeah.
She's managing Fisher Coffee. Yes.
Fisher and Fisher's. I'm a new fan. He's been coming for a couple of days and really enjoying being with Fisher. So, what do we think, guys? Are we enjoying the coffee? Do we like it?
Yes, I like.
Fantastic.
Very delicate.
See, that's all good. I think that's as much as we're probably doing.
There's a very elegant aroma out of it, and the structure is very it's very structured.
That's right. Yeah, the body is well structured. The coffee, even it is smooth. Every consumer can easily take it with happiness. I think this good well roasted preparation.
Honestly, I love this guy. You can keep saying this; he'll make my ego big. Listen, thank you very much for joining me. Sorry, it's been a bit chaotic. Thank you to you guys for coming on. And I always finish off with do remember, life is definitely too short for bad coffee. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you again.